Hey, I'm Allison with FlickDirect, and I am here with Elizabeth Shue to talk about The Good Half. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I have to tell you a story before we get into questions. So, I saw this movie last year as it premiered at the Fort Lauderdale International Film Festival opening night. And of course, afterwards, they had a little party, cocktail party with hors d'oeuvres. And in pure Lily fashion, I stole the plate.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh. For Lily's sake.
Yes. I said, "That's it. I like it. I'm stealing it. That's
Oh
it."
my God, that's so great. I know I haven't stolen anything yet. I have to do that just
You
yeah,
definitely have to.
I have to.
Although
Wonder what I would take, what I really would like.
mm,
I don't it's funny. I don't really know if I would want the spoons and the cups, but maybe if it was
yeah.
a really cool little espresso cup, I could imagine that.
Yeah, right? So, I just thought it was funny, and then when I said I was gonna interview, I said, "Oh, I have to show her the plate."
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Of course, Nick Jonas in this film, we are now going to or you are going to inspire an entire group of dishware kleptomaniacs. All
Well,
right, let's talk.
thought of a klepto when I was younger, but I think she's
Oh,
she's more like a benign klepto because she's not going to stores necessarily and stealing
you're
things.
right.
I was always into like lip glosses and things like that.
Ah.
I have a tough time not helping myself to a lip gloss. Okay.
Go back to all those stores and give them $2 for
I
all the lip glossy stuff. All right, we got to get into this. What made you want to play this role? Because she's such a great mom.
Well, what I loved about her is that she desperately loves her children,
Yes.
but she's also somewhat flawed in her the way she steals things, but mainly actually the way she won't face her disease, the fact that she's gonna die.
Yeah.
Um, and I found that so human and so real.
Of
And
course.
yet I also just loved how she kind of put her kids on pedestals, but kind of put Nick's character on a pedestal more than her daughter's. And so she
Yes.
kind of like needed her daughter to take care of her and be there for her, but she also didn't want Nick to see her going through her sickness. And I just thought, oh gosh, that's so hard and so honest.
Yeah. Yeah, she absolutely is. But I think part of that flaw makes her such a great mom because she's so fun. Like, oh, here, yeah, it's a flaw that I'm stealing little cups and saucers and things, but it makes her fun in a sense. At least I think she is, you know? In your real life, how did you bring that being a mom into the character?
Well, I am a mom, of course.
Yeah.
I have 3 children. I've been very dedicated to being a mom, much more so than I've been dedicated to being an actress, I would say, definitely in the last 10 years. So, I think that's why I loved the movie so much is that rarely do mother roles in quotation marks. I love playing mother roles, but the mother has to be honest and there has to be something very interesting about the dynamic she has with her kids. You don't want to be like, "Oh, the perfect mother. What can I do, honey? Be careful when you go out
Yeah.
into the world." I just adored how flawed and imperfect everybody was, but yet you can still love your kids with such intensity and still do it wrong sometimes.
Yeah, trust me, there's no parent manual that comes with
No.
a baby. I wish there was. So we all make those kinds of mistakes, and I love that about her as well. How do you think her children, even after the film ends, after they go and try and steal all their belongings from their stepfather's house and everything, how do you think they fared now that mom isn't there?
Well, I feel like their, shared hatred for Rick, basically, my husband, the evil Rick, the funny evil Rick. I think that, by the end of the film, he really brings them together. I feel like Nick's character and Brittany's character, find newfound, sort of connection and bonding over
Mhm.
dealing with Rick, and so that makes me happy to know that there was an impetus for them to, like, rebond And I don't think they'll lose that. I don't think they'll lose that. And I know from the loss that I've gone through that the person that you lose, yes, they're no longer physically in front of you, but you almost become closer to them because you have them in your soul basically forever.
So true.
And I definitely feel like they will have her in their soul.
Do you think they felt in a way that they, not that they couldn't live up to their mom's expectations, but because I guess they saw her, yes, flawed, but still a great mom, that they were letting her down in some way?
I would hope not. I would hope not. I think one thing that I hope the gift she gave them was that she I think my parents gave this to me or my dad definitely like that they believe so strongly that you can accomplish anything that you go out into the world almost in a naive way and it allows
Yeah.
you I mean, I really don't think I would have ever become an actress. I mean, I think it's absurd that I even succeeded on some level. And I think a lot of that came from this belief that you can do anything you want. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. So I think that she felt the same way for them. I don't know if she expected them to succeed, but I think she believed they were like amazing. And I think that kind of belief in them will carry them far.
I hope so. Absolutely. I want to thank you for your time today. I loved the movie. I
Aw.
promise not to steal any other dishes. But unless I find a
Okay,
cute
fine.
little
Let me
espresso.
see again. Let me see. Let me see the dish.
It's just an hors d'oeuvre dish. It's just like
Yeah,
this little glass thing. It's
it's
smoked. It's
very
so
unique.
cute.
And they must have more of those. I mean, there must be like hundreds of them. Was it a big restaurant at least?
I'm not going to tell you where I stole it from, but believe me,
They're
they have
coming after you.
plenty of money. They
Okay.
don't need my one little dish.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Broken. I mean, there's many of those that just break. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Absolutely. So who knows? It broke. I will say I did also speak to Britney Spears, not Britney Spears, Britney Snow about not this movie, but about her movie Parachute. Did you have a chance to talk with her at all about it?
No, tell me about it. I have to.
Oh
I
my
just
god.
saw it for the first time. We haven't been able to catch up.
Ah, so it's semi-autobiographical. She directed it. And yeah, she growing up, she had this a very deceit an eating disorder and a very distorted view of herself. And a
Mhm.
lot of that went into the film along with stories from people that she knows. So such a powerful film. I loved speaking to her about it. She directed it. So
Oh,
definitely check it out because it was
how
great.
do
I
I
was sad I couldn't talk to her about this because it was during the
oh,
actor strike, but yeah, definitely talk to her about it.
where can I find it?
I I don't know if it's out yet. It was supposed to be coming out, I think, but I saw it at the festival, so it's gonna be somewhere. Absolutely, definitely. It's called Parachute, and
Okay.
definitely check it out. So, thank you again for your time. You were phenomenal in this role. I love her. I want to be her. So, when I grow up and become a mom, which I already am, but I want to
I'm
be
her
her.
already. All you had to do was steal one thing. Now you are her. You're free.
I am her. Thank you so much for your time.